Why? Over 90% of traders fail. All right, let's talk about it. Why do over 90% of traders fail? Buckle up, because we're going through the phases of a trader's journey. And yeah, it might sting a little, but it'll be worth it. Newbie. The newbie phase. You're in and out of trades like it's a game of whack-a-mole. Your heart's pumping, you're watching every candlestick video on YouTube, and you're chasing these so-called magic setups. You go long at the top, short at the bottom. And somehow, it always ends the same way. Kaboom. Another account blown. Beginner. You've leveled up, kind of. You're not blowing accounts all the time now. Progress, right? You've got a setup or two that you swear by. You're waiting for that perfect moment when your setup says, go. But eventually, boom. The account still goes up in flames. You're learning to wait though, and that's huge. Baby steps. Intermediate. Now you're in survival mode, you're trying to stay alive, and honestly, that's not a bad place to be. You've got some consistency. But here's the kicker. This is when you start dreaming big. I'll triple my size, you say. Spoiler alert, no you won't. Instead, you're either taking huge losses or just bleeding slowly. Most of your trades are a slow grind down because you haven't put in enough chart hours yet. This is where most traders quit, and honestly, that's fine. If trading's not for you, better to spend your cash on something that brings you joy, like pizza or skydiving. Advanced. Okay, now we're talking. You've got consistency, you know your setups, but why does it still feel like you're spinning your wheels? You've had 10 green days in a row, and then bam, one red day wipes out everything. Stairs up, elevator down. Do you still tilt? Maybe not, or at least not as much. But now, you're starting to understand something. The markets work in cycles, and if you can adapt to those cycles, you've got a fighting chance. Expert. Here it is, the promised land. You're not chasing every trade anymore. You push hard when there's opportunity, and you size down when there's not. So, what changed? Honestly, not much. You already had everything you needed. You found your groove, built on your success, and sized up responsibly. Now it's working, and that growth, it's exponential. So, how do I know all of this? Well, I started back in 2016 and have been doing this for a living since 2020. I've been through every single one of these stages. I've blown every account you've blown. I've longed at the top, shorted at the bottom, and my crown jewel, I aimed for the big league way too soon. In these years, I've seen good friends quit trading, and I've seen others push through to the end. Everyone's journey is different. It took me 3 years to get there, but I know a guy who traded for 7 years before he made it. Imagine 7 years of struggles, but he didn't quit. So, what were the biggest mistakes? And can you do it faster? Yes, you can. I lost my first year following one of those gurus selling trading courses. It took me a year to realize, hey, this person doesn't even know how to trade. After that, I moved forward. That's one of the reasons I started this channel, to make free content that actually works. No fluff, no gimmicks, just the stuff that helps. So, now would be the perfect time to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep it real, traders.